That's good.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What is up, Vaughn?
What's up?
Well, I'll tell you what's up. Some YouTubers may not be happy about this, but I am the king of the podcast.
Yeah.
And I don't even have 3 cars. But I am the story. I am the story. And I would like to thank Bill for a wonderfully written article. You did a great job. This is awesome. I'm very happy about this. You know, and it mentions Old Doc, and it mentions like the Whovians podcast, Whovian 2, all the stuff that we went through, the ups and downs. But it was really nice for him to interview me and do this. So this was really nice. I'm happy about this. Ecstatic, actually, because this is the 3rd time I've been in a magazine about YouTube. So I'm really, and thank you, Vaughn, very much for giving me like a nice, great job. You are awesome. I love you guys. And so, yeah, I'm happy. I'm like a little kid. You know what? If you're not king of the podcast after doing 2,000 podcasts, then what the hell are you? Really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on to 2,000 more. And now that brings me into what tomorrow is going to be.
Full circle.
Tomorrow night is going to begin the 4-year anniversary of the Everything Show.
Oh, wow.
So we are going to have a week-long celebration in the title or in the description that's part this, part that, part this, part that. Going to try to do some special things for the whole entire week. And the reason why it has to be a week celebration is because we can't exactly have a celebration for 2 hours because by the time I get home. So we're going to do like we usually do sometimes with the other shows and the Everything Shows. We have like a week-long celebration. So every day will be a part. And we'll try to get new members in, old members in, regular members in. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about in the Everything Show. Today they announced that Wonder Woman 2 is greenlit for 2019.
Well, I'll be.
Christopher Pine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is in it.
I'm just wondering if that's going to be his son.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because generally that's what they do. Because I know inside
they're going to have something where the guy or somebody plucked him out of there.
Okay.
To use him as bait for her at a time or something. Maybe there's a villain time travel. Who knows? You never know.
Because I know in the series, Lyle Wagner was supposed to be his son in the future after they changed.
Right. I remember the old series with Linda Carter. They had a son, right?
Yeah.
So I'm ecstatic about that. Then we're hearing news about Zack Snyder is his whole part of the DC extended universe is shrinking.
Oh, wow.
Stick a fork, possibly.
Whedon and Johns.
Yeah. We said this, though. It's not a surprise. I mean,
it makes sense. Because people complain about Snyder's stuff all the time. So what better way to push him out and get the movies on track?
And we said we weren't happy with some of the stuff that he did. No, and, you know, nothing against anything else. But, you know, so I'm happy that Joss Whedon is doing it. I'm happy that there's going to be a new direction for the DC extended universe.
Yeah.
Now, here's another story.
They're digitally removing Soup's mustache.
Yes. I guess because they ran into they're filming their own movies, other movies, and part of the movie that he's in, he can't shave his mustache, right? Because that's part of So they're going to have to computer generate his mustache out of it, which is interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they're also paying them heavy, too.
In another cast I showed.
What's that?
What was that, Ben?
Oh, remember that Avengers poster I showed you a few days ago from Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out it was one of 3 posters that makes a giant poster.
Oh.
Here's the full poster. I posted it in the chat. It's a lot better than that one I showed you.
Yeah. Yes, it
that
does.
Look like,
Let me
look like
screen
some hot
share it.
mess.
I didn't know it was 3 posters that make 1 posters.
Oh, that looks nice now.
Mm-hmm.
That one by itself was a hot mess.
See, now
That
you
is
got
cool.
everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I
now.
know. That is cool. And he does look like Solid Snake, Captain America, right?
Yep.
That was that thing? Yeah.
He just needs the box.
Yeah. So I'm happy about Avengers. I'm happy about some stuff been coming out today. We DC stuff as well. And Spider-Man: Homecoming is not released in China yet.
Whoa.
Is not. That means that there's going to be a surge, a jump from the box office. And let's get into the box office right now because we have Monday's numbers.
I saw Valerian yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, it's okay. It's a matinee movie.
Oh, right.
Thought it was going to be decent.
All right, so now here it is. Spider-Man: Homecoming is technically still right now the lowest making Spider-Man movie in history, but it's not done, so you can't really say it yet. 575 million. Now, if China gives us like 200 million, that's the end of that record, and that's so now we got 575, and what's happening is every day it's going down like crazy. So it's not going to be around for 2 weeks. 2 more weeks, it's done. Now, when the hell is it coming out in China? That's the question. So I think it's coming out in August.
August or September.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it doing 600 million right now, worldwide. And then, I don't know why my thing is freezing right now. Come on, box office mojo. What's going on? So, yeah, right now, 575. Maybe it'll be 625, and then China's going to be the deciding factor, I think.
Yeah.
But you got to keep in mind, too, though, that whatever's overseas, it's not half. It's, more than half, like, that they're not going to get, like, the money-wise. So, what else do we have? Let's talk about Dunkirk. That's got 113 million already. It's a success. Did you even doubt that? No. Girls Trip, which is 34 million. That's a hit already. And we're going to go to let's see. War for the Planet of the Apes, which I hated. I said it was okay, but,
I found I had too. I found it was decent.
Yeah, 177 million. It's not a success so far. That's going to decide what's going to happen with the series, that's for sure. And hopefully they'll listen to people. And,
Yeah.
We have in for Valerian, only 18 million. Of course, 177 million to make. Oh, that is going to be the box office bomb of history.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I saw it, like I said yesterday, I'll say this much. The heroine, she wears her space outfit well, and that pretty much.
Oh God!
That's pretty much what keeps you attracted to the movie. I'm sorry. The aliens look good.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's the Sugar Place Enchantress and Suicide Squad.
So Wonder Woman has moved up again, back and forth. It doesn't want to go away. 780 million right now. Worldwide.
Wow.
And I don't think. Honestly, I think it's still going to be in the top 10 at the end of the week, too.
Proves how good of which proves they made a good movie and allowed the fans or the moviegoers to make it even a success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's probably going to finish at...
And the home video sales will do well.
It's going to finish at over 800, for sure.
Yeah.
What else do we have to talk about here on box office?
Oh.
Transformers.
Did you hear, Joe?
One second, let me just Transformers. All right, so Transformers is basically almost done. 551 million, a success, but not as big as it used to be. Okay, what did you have, Ben?
There's going to be a new Ghostbusters movie in 2019.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I've been waiting to report on that because right now they're not even sure what the hell they want to do because they said they want the animated. They want something out for the anniversary.
Right. Yeah.
But the animated isn't ready. And, it was supposed to be out for 2018. So how fast? And we don't want them to do a rush job thing, but how fast could they get the script done now, and then have them film a United movie?
Yeah, that's why I was about to ask. It was going to be
So
like
as much as I want to announce this and have my Ghostbuster gear and do a Ghostbuster cast, I'm kind of being conservative at the moment, and I want to wait until it's because stuff came out today that Howard Ramis's daughter. See, the things that Ivan Reitman was talking about, having Howard Ramis return in CGI form like they did with Princess Leia and Grand Moff Tarkin and stuff, but it would be nice if they could have like mentioned it a little bit to her.
Yeah.
Like rather than
me.
I was like, oh no. And she was like thinking about it. Like she did right off the bat, she thought for a second, but she's like, you know, my dad probably would have liked that. I mean, she probably thinks he would have liked to do that anyway. He would have done something like that, but are they going to do it? I don't know, because she was like,
what would be sort of funny, all right? What would be sort of funny if they did that way? If he happened to be one of the ghosts they had to catch.
No, they're not going to do that. But the thing is that Bill Murray, I don't think is going to go for that. Bill Murray's not going to. It's too painful to act to your best friends and they're dead. You know, so I don't think. I think that that's not going to happen. And I, for one, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm sorry, but I think that's kind of – I know what you're trying to say, and he would like to do that, but it would be really weird having them act to their friend that's dead.
Oh,
it's not like the Princess Leia and the
when they did the Princess Leia, she was alive anyway.
Yeah.
And they just – you know what I'm saying? She gave the blessing. But it's just – no, because you know what? All this stuff's going to come out that they could have did Ghostbusters with him when he was alive. I don't think they're going to be able to act to that, you know?
No.
I mean, why can't you just say he died natural causes and, you know, they have a monument for him in the city. Maybe there was an adventure we didn't know about and he, you know, he saved the day. Or maybe they'll do something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I say no to that. That would be too weird. And they got enough controversy as it is.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that we need right now. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, Chris? Well, don't tell me the Zoom is not is acted up. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
All right. So, you got any news? We're doing the Everything Show.
Do I have any news? Yes, I do.
Okay.
There was a couple of Star Wars things that came out. One of them came out, I believe, yesterday. Okay. The other ones came out a little bit before that, I think a couple of days ago. So it turns out, and this is going to be spoilers for The Last Jedi, so if you don't want to hear, stop watching now.
Okay.
There was a rumor a couple of months ago about something called an Executioner Stormtrooper, which was a special type of stormtrooper that was potentially going to be under Captain Phasma's command. And the interesting thing about these stormtroopers is their armor is a little bit different. It's a different color than the regular ones. They have like black shoulder panels and a black stripe going down their helmet. They also have some sort of energy lance weapon. This has been confirmed, and there are pictures of it online right now. That came out. So it looks like Phasma is going to have her own legion of these so-called Executioner Stormtroopers, at least one in her group.
But will Phasma finally get ball to be able to be part of the movie instead of just window dressing?
Yeah, apparently she's a big part of this next one.
All right.
The other thing was, this was a rumor that came out as well, that Snoke was going to have his own version of the Royal Guards that Palpatine used to have. This has been confirmed as well. Multiple pictures of toys and of I believe the actual guards. They're called Praetorian Guards now. They still wear red armor, but it's much different from what Palpatine's guards look like. Okay. And apparently they all have their own individual weapon, so they don't carry the same weapon like the Royal Guards used to. The ones that we've seen so far have some sort of like dual blades on a chain sort of thing. So I mean that sounds really cool to me. The other news that came out today, which is a shift in the canon from another thing that changed from the old canon, the librarian who used to work in the Jedi Temple. In the old canon, she was killed by Anakin during the raid on the Jedi Temple during Revenge of the Sith. This has been altered in the new canon. She actually survives the Jedi Purge, the attack on the temple. And in the most recent, or I think in the next comic of Vader that's out right now, Palpatine instructs Vader to find her and kill her specifically because Palpatine is afraid that because of all the knowledge that she has, she could potentially train another Jedi Order. So he's sending Vader and the Grand Inquisitor to go and find and kill her, which I think sounds like an amazing storyline.
But that's so that's just for the comics, though, right? I mean, that's not going to be.
That's canon. That is canon.
The
comics are canon.
The comics are canon.
Everything is canon now, basically. Everything that comes out now from Disney is canon.
But they're not going to make a movie out of it, are they?
Oh, no, not at all.
She probably dies. Probably.
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there was a that Vader comic is actually really, really cool. It shows how he gets his lightsaber, which is the main point of the whole thing, because they've changed kind of how Sith Lords and Darkseid users get their lightsaber crystals. There was a comic, or there was an issue of the comic, I should say. I believe it was the last one or the last two, where Vader goes up against this Jedi Master that survived the Jedi Purge, and this Jedi Master actually manages to beat Vader and escape him. Yeah, it was a great storyline because it was before Vader had a lightsaber, and he was using a practice lightsaber that he stole from a practice lightsaber droid or something like that. And he goes after this Jedi, and specifically he's with the mindset of he's going to kill this Jedi, and he's going to take his Jedi crystal, his lightsaber crystal, and make it, bleed is the term that they use.
Right.
And that's what gives him his red lightsaber. He goes up against this guy, and this guy actually beats him. And it was really good. The way they explained it was, this is Vader at the very beginning, so he's not used to the suit. And the guy takes advantage of that, and he messes Vader up. Like, he tosses him off a mountain. He literally pushes him off a mountain. And Vader nearly dies. So, I mean, it's a great, I definitely recommend picking it up because it's a great story so far. I mean, you would think something like, right? Oh, he's just getting his lightsaber. What?
Marvel puts it out, right? The comic?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What, movie-wise, we got any news? With, anything? Daniel Craig. I know Daniel Craig is going to be Bond again.
Oh, is he?
So that's good news. I'm happy about that.
Wow.
That is definitely good news.
So he's not going to be passing out the bra to anybody soon.
No Jane Bond, by the way. No Jane Bond. We don't want no Jane Bond.
Daniel Craig.
I started seeing crap on the internet. I'm like, no. Stop it with this agenda. You don't need to change everything in history.
You got Atomic Blonde coming out next week. There's your James Bond.
I don't understand this agenda. It's like, what do you get out of like changing history? And then what if it doesn't work? It's like, I did it already. We did it. just leave it.
It's the idea that, oh, look, we took something away from a male actor. That's basically what it is. It's seen as an insult if you get a different character, because these people who want things like this, not all of them, but the main ones who want things like this are in the mindset that if it's not the head character, it's somehow a slight against women, and it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that the character was made as a male. It doesn't matter. But the idea is that if they get a character that was male and turn it female, that somehow it's a victory in their favor. And it's like, you don't even support the thing, though. Most of them, like they don't watch these movies. There was these videos that I watched a couple of days ago talking about the Doctor Who one, and they're absolutely right. He's like, you think that they're gonna watch the show? They're not gonna watch the show. They're just happy that the Doctor's a female now. That's it. And I was like, that's true.
We do have to
comment on one of the sites here. I said we're not addressing the elephant in the room, basically.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this on the show before. The same people who bitch and moan and complain about how we want a woman. You watch when Doctor Who, as a woman, starts getting beat the hell up. They're going to start screaming about the BBC.
I know. Why don't we say Doctor Who for?
I know.
Because I try to have everything show as everything but Doctor Who.
I know, but I just had
there is stuff we have to talk about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We're gonna save it though.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, the stupid agenda. We got the Rocketeer that's gonna be a female. Ocean's 8. Splash. The Tom Hanks' role is gonna be a female, and the Mermaid's gonna be male.
The Ocean's 8 one, that's actually a different story.
Yeah.
Because that one, they're not making the characters, like they're not gender bending them. Those are actually apparently going to be new characters. And I've heard a rumor that Matt Damon's character from the Ocean's movies is going to show up in that movie.
Okay.
So that one I'm okay with because they're new characters.
They're not gender
bending. But the Rocketeer one, that's like my childhood.
Yeah.
Why?
I already said what I think they should have done with the Rocketeer. Have it set up to where the original was thought to have betrayed everything, and keep the whole notion that the guy's black, but he's underneath the helmet, so nobody knows due to the era. And then
the Rocketeer was white though.
Yeah.
The original Rocketeer.
Yeah.
But this sequel is not just one Rocketeer. There's supposed to be many women. And I think they're getting confused with Rockets.
Yeah.
This is a Rocketeer. We don't need a female Rocketeer, especially from that time period. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
This is supposed to take place 2 years after, I think 2 years after the Rocketeer movie. With new characters. But the thing is, like, this was always, like, Disney's thing because they couldn't get Iron Man back in the day. Like, that was, like, way, way back.
Yeah.
And now it's like they still want to put it out, which is fine. But no female Rocketeers. That's just dumb.
I just don't get why they want to change everybody to female. I'm
like
all
Chris
for
it. They couldn't care less. It's just the fact that we managed to grab something and made it into a woman.
Well, when they did that with the Greatest American Hero,
what it is.
When they did it with Greatest American Hero, it got canceled. Greatest American Hero became a female, remember? And then it ended.
That was supposed to be like a continuation, though.
But it did, which is
it didn't do very good.
People are like, oh no, yeah. Forget it, Chris. I'm sorry.
I eventually got to see it, and I can see why it didn't move on because
horrible. Chris, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was done. I was just saying. I was agreeing with what Scott said. I mean that's really what it is. Now there will be some people who believe in this idea that will stick with whatever it is. I'm not saying that everybody won't watch it, but I feel like most of these people who are like, yeah, this is a great idea, they either haven't watched the show and they're going to start watching it with this notion that he's always going to be a female now, or they're not going to watch it, and in their mind they're just going to say, yeah, it's a great thing that the Doctor's a female, and it's like, do you watch the show? No. Then why do you care?
Ratings, if they don't watch it, we're going to know.
Yeah.
Because the ratings are going to be worse. And then like, oh, why we listen to people that are not even fans? But again, I want to talk about that because I have a lot to say, and I definitely have to give a nice curse word to somebody. So if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to definitely do that later. Abso-freaking-tootly-lootly. We're going to do that. Okay. What else, Chris?
There was something about
I talked about I know. Oh no, James Cameron came. Didn't James Cameron just came out an hour ago or more? And he said he's going to do a Terminator trilogy.
What?
That doesn't surprise me.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Because you know why? You don't go out on an Avatar. You go out on a Terminator, baby. Yeah. That's the way you end your career. All right?
And make
I don't think he's directing them though.
Oh.
That's the thing. He's
not even writing
Avatar.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure he's getting another director to do it.
Oh, come on.
He's gonna look at it though.
Yeah, he'll be involved somehow, but I know for a fact that he is all in on Avatar
or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the reboot of the series. It's just gonna be original material.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I think they should continue from 2.
He might. Remember we were talking about that, Chris?
Yeah.
And you said you saw it originally. You wanted it after 3, right?
I still want them to continue after 3, but if they don't do that, that's okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it.
Judgment Day was good though, so they could continue from Judgment Day.
Well, they're doing it in 3D, right? Aren't they going to release it?
Yeah.
Is it going into theaters? Yeah.
If they're going to do it, I
think
they should do it from 2 as well.
I was saying when we were on air, but you weren't in, Chris. I was saying how tomorrow is the Everything Show anniversary. So it's going to be a week. It's going to be a week long. It's 4 years the Everything Show has been on the air. It's going to be a week long celebration. So we get everybody to get a chance in here. So every time we do an Everything Show, every single night, it's going to be part of the anniversary. So I will definitely try to do a nice surprise here or there. So we will see. Also, Sylvester Stallone is writing Creed 2, and Dolph Lundgren is supposedly going to be in it. Drago! 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 Okay,
I will break you.
Absolutely.
And then Drago's going to grab the Bengay, and he's going to put it on his glove.
Creed 3.
I will Bengay you.
Creed 3. Creed versus Conor McGregor.
They should. You know what they should do? They should have Michael B. Jordan bump into Paulie on the street, and then he'd be like, you're dead. I'm not dead. What's he talking about? And then Rocky has to explain why he's making like he was dead. It would be better if he was alive, Paulie. It would be so much funny. And if they're not going to make him alive, then at least have ghosts like Star Wars. Apollo Creed like Paulie.
That or somebody mistakes him for Paulie.
So come on, man! You gotta have Paulie in the Rocky movies and the spin-offs. I mean, it's unheard of. Man. Everybody. It's horrible. Gotta have Paulie back, Sylvester Stallone. Gotta have it
back, Paulie.
It looks like everyone's favorite Metal Mutant Colossus might have a bigger role in Deadpool 2.
Oh,
Which one of the unknown X-Men are he's going to pull from the match in this time?
I heard that they're going to try to sign Andrew Garfield to subliminally say that he's Spider-Man, but not to have a buddy thing.
Oh yeah.
And then come, hey Spider, and then whatever. But there's going to be testing the waters with that with Marvel. I'm going to see what they can do.
Just have Garfield in there just for some giggles.
That would be hysterical if they had it in there. That would be pretty funny, I think.
And what they could do is he could be doing the I love you symbol, and Deadpool says, what are you trying to do? Spin some webs?
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll be an actor trying to dress up like Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
We go to a Comic-Con, and the guy takes off the mask, and it's
why not have Walter Reality? But anyway,
he takes off the mask. You're not Tom.
I heard that the Flash TV series are trying to do a Crisis of the Infinite Earths eventually.
Oh.
They said they're gearing towards that, which those shows are fantastic. CW shows. I mean, they're perfect. They're more perfect than the DC movies are not perfect. But
I love that.
We do in computer generation, spending millions of dollars to take Superman's mustache off. I mean, that's
And if we can shave Superman's mustache off, we can do a Crisis movie. I mean,
that was the other thing. I don't know if you guys talked about it yet. Apparently, they're having some problems with these reshoots.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In Justice League.
Yeah.
Apparently, I read somewhere, I think it was Collider, that the budget for reshoots on a movie of this scale or for a movie is usually like $4 to $6 million.
Oh no.
This one is apparently upwards of $25 million.
Good.
Try
Lord.
50. Try 50. It's gonna happen.
So
because that means they're redoing the movie.
It's
apparently that
flight, I guess.
They're not even doing that. Like, this is the part that worries me. Apparently, they're not redoing the movie itself, but they're doing parts that the actors play. Like, they're redoing scenes with them. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Why? They didn't do
one of those.
They don't like the way wait, Joss Whedon probably didn't like the way Zack Snyder had them film stuff.
It's possible. I know one of those things is, like you just said, is that apparently Henry Cavill is not allowed to shave off that mustache
From his new movie that
because he needs it in another movie. I think Mission Impossible or something.
Yeah.
So he needs to keep that, and they have to digitally erase it later on for the movie. And it's like, what the hell is going on?
Underneath this.
Because you know what it is? They waited, and now they're all doing movies now. And it's kind of like they're paying them extra, like really a lot. Especially they're paying off the movie companies that are doing their movies to give them a moment to film. So who knows how much this is going to be. But I'm telling you right now, I've said it, Chris, and I remember we were talking about this. I says, if Joss Whedon is taking over to help out, he's not helping out. He's changing that shit. And I'm telling you, more and more as time goes on, we're starting to see that Zack Snyder, we were saying this, they were going to phase him out of everything.
Well, that was the news today, is that apparently going forward, he's not going to have as much as a role with these DC movies as he's had before.
Nothing. He's going to do nothing. Maybe they'll give him one more project. Who wrote Wonder Woman?
They want the movies getting the Wonder Woman reaction.
So he's going to probably write Wonder Woman too, right?
He was connected with that. No, I don't think he's going to.
Oh.
He wasn't the only one that wrote it, though. I believe it was him and a couple of other people.
Well, it was fabulous. And we already got the green light today. 2019. Boom.
Yeah, did you see the date?
What's the date?
It's in December.
That's better.
That means that episode 9's not moving. And if it does, God help Wonder Woman.
Wow.
She's going to need more than Zeus to back her up with that one.
Wow. Who's to say that episode 9 doesn't get delayed anyway? Something may happen. Look at all the stuff.
As of right now, it's coming out in May. So.
Well, but they didn't even film it yet.
Not yet. They're apparently almost close to filming it, though.
Yeah. What else do we have to talk about? What else? What else do we have to talk about, Chris? What stuff we have to talk about? There was something I wanted to talk about.
Might have been everything.
No. Let me see. I thought there was something else. Oh, yeah. I mean, Ben touched on the Ghostbusters thing a little bit. What's your take on that? Because I'm against Harold Ramis being recreated as a computer-generated simulation thing or whatever for a movie, and I don't think that they're going to be able to act next to him, knowing that that's their best friend, and he's gone. Do you think I think that's bad form.
I don't think they should do that. This all goes back to my idea for what a third Ghostbusters or another Ghostbusters could have been, where, Harold Ramis passed away. They can say that he passed away in the movies. Not that he was killed, but that he just passed away.
Yeah.
And that they're getting too old to do this. And that's why they passed it on to another group, whether it be an all-female group or a mixed gender group, whatever. But let's say it was the all-female group. If you told me, and this is me personally, that this Ghostbusters movie, it was not Ghostbusters 3, but it was a Ghostbusters film set in the same universe as the first two, and the other characters were reprising their roles, save for Harold Ramis, of course, and they passed it on to a new set of Ghostbusters.
Seth Rogen,
I would have gone to see that.
Yeah,
Seth Rogen.
A lot of people would be more accepted.
Not even. I wouldn't have done that. I would have gotten maybe those actresses, maybe I would have gotten unknown actors, to be honest with you, because I think that for roles like this, it's better to go like that, unless there's one actor that you really, really want. But, you know, I think that would have got people in the theater. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like they're trying to backtrack and say, oh, don't worry, these characters are showing up.
They're trying to do that because of Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd mentioned it, and they're like, now we have to do it. Because
I hope they make another Ghostbusters film. I don't think that, I agree with you. I don't think that they should do a CGI.
No way.
Because that would, I think that would turn a lot of people off.
I'm turned off already just by, I got the chills when I heard it. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to do that. And if they do, to me, it really shows that they're really desperate, that they're trying to get this to be a good franchise, and it, you know.
Well, why would he mention it, Ivan Reitman, without even talking to the daughter?
Less than a minute.
It's like surprised that you heard about it. It's like, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, it's like weird because you didn't really know what to say, you know? All right, we're going to get out of here. We're going to do another cast. Take care. Bye for now.